Global linguistic diversity is dazzling in its complexity, with over 7,000 languages spoken around the world today. Each language is unique with vocabularies of thousands of words and grammatical systems to combine words into an infinite number of sentences.
Languages are also social practices, with rituals, formalities, and social niceties, which are expressed through words and phrases that are rehearsed and remembered for each occasion. Perhaps most importantly, languages are the fabric of our stories. As we speak into them, our experience, our imagination, and our shared humanity.
We don't all speak languages equally. 96% of people speak just 400 of the 7,000 languages spoken in the world today, meaning just 4% of the people speak the other 6,600 languages. Technology doesn't cover all languages equally. Worldwide, writing systems and fonts exist for around 3,000 languages. Mobile keyboard input is supported for around 900 languages. Automatic translation for around 120 languages. Speech-to-text for around 80 languages. Text-to-speech for around 60 languages. And smart assistants in just 10 to 20 languages.
While a lot of the population is covered with these technologies, not many of the languages are covered. Many small and medium-sized communities can benefit from localized language technologies as they allow individuals to communicate and express themselves in the way they see fit, rather than compelling them to adopt the practices and norms of larger communities or simply not engage with technology at all. With a few exemptions, Africa's languages are not currently supported by most language technologies. User research has shown that African people would use such technologies extensively if they were available in their own language.
In this video series, we would like to introduce some of Africa's languages to give viewers some background on their structure and social context, and to inspire researchers, developers, and others to work on developing solutions for African languages.
Africa's language diversity is a microcosm of the world's, with large languages like Swahili spoken by tens of millions of people in several countries, and many hundreds of other languages spoken by a few hundred or a few thousand speakers.
Overall, an estimated 1,250 to 2,100 languages are spoken by the 1.2 billion people living in Africa today. In Nigeria alone, over 525 languages are spoken by the country's 206 million inhabitants.
In Ethiopia, over 90 languages are spoken by the country's rapidly growing population. In South Africa, 10 African languages spoken in the country have official status. Even in these three countries, much of Africa's diversity and history is represented, with languages from the Afroasiatic, Nilo-Sahara, Niger-Congo, Khoisan, and Indo-European language families all present.
These groupings chart patterns of migration and contact, ancient and modern. The South African languages, Xhosa and Zulu, in the Bantu subfamily of the Niger-Congo group, but feature click sounds adopted from neighboring Khoisan languages.
Hausa in Nigeria belongs to the Afroasiatic branch, and as such is distantly related to Arabic and Hebrew, but features tonal contrasts like its Benue, Congo neighbors Yoruba and Igbo.
The use of English, French, and Portuguese as lingua francas and co-official languages in many African countries is the legacy of European colonialism and the social upheavals which it created, not least the division of the continent into countries and territories we now know today.
Social, political, and economic development in post-colonial sub-Saharan Africa has been uneven and too often held back by instability, corruption, ethnic tension, and conflict.
In recent years, however, some countries, including Ghana, Nigeria, Ethiopia, Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania, and South Africa have begun to develop rapidly and now represent significant consumer markets. In countries like this, internet-enabled devices and access to mobile data are now affordable for millions of people.
Developing localized language-related technologies like speech-to-text, text-to-speech, automatic translation, and smart assistance will be, in fact, a key part of every major technology company's strategy for 2020s and beyond.